Hey everybody, it's Kia again, back with another French roll video. This time I'm going to do French roll, pin curls up top, and a side bang. And with this client, I do not have to add hair, which I'm pretty much happy about. She has a lot of hair. It's real full. So yeah, I'm just parting it off from the front to the back. So with the back of her hair, I'm just adding some curls just to help me. The curls help me form the French roll better. And I ended up having to curl her whole head to be honest. It just helps with the hairstyle to me, but to each his own. So I decided to put her little mini swoop on the side to give it a little jazz, a little spice it up a little bit. I ended up putting it on the left and the right side because I didn't know which side I was gonna put her side bang on. And yes, I used beeswax for that, and then I topped it off with the Got to Be, which is the yellow can. So when I'm doing my French rolls, like the side that I'm combing out, I always comb it in like an upward position. And I do it like that because sometimes I want my French rolls to have a little height to it. And I know some people do theirs, they comb it just straight across. I don't like doing it because I don't like my French rolls to be short, if that makes sense. I like them kind of tall. So just in case, their hair kind of thin, it give it a fuller look. I can't really describe it, but to me, it looks better, and it just helps me with how I want it to look. So that's why I'm combing it upward like that. So when I'm doing my French rolls, when I do the bobby pin part, so the bobby pins are the clothespins that I'm using. I'm using the regular size, not the long ones. Um, I like to interlock mine because sometimes, like if you don't, from my experience, when I used to do them, before I started interlocking them, when I formed the French roll, it kind of like come loose. So when you lock the pins in place and overlap them, they tend to not move. So as far as the stuffing for her French roll, I always use braiding hair, and I form it into like a little bun or whatever, and I make it to the size that I want her French roll to be. So, and what I'm using now, those are hair pins. Those are the upper pins that I'm using to set it in place. And as far as forming the French roll, like what I'm doing now, it is a must to use a rat tail comb because, like, I'm combing it, and then when I tuck the hair underneath, I use the end of the rat tail comb to get it up in there. And when I say up in there, I mean, I mean underneath the stuffing, the little row that I form. So I'm tucking that underneath that, and then I'm gonna pin. So when I pin the hair down, I'm pinning it over her hair and under the stuffing. And if I'm doing it right, I'm putting the hairpin is going underneath the bobby pins that I put in the middle. So, and I mean, once I get up to the top, it may not go under there, but it's gonna stay. Once I spray it, it'll stay in place. And right now, I'm not really using any product I'm just pretty much forming it and getting it to where I want it to be. And then I'm not using like pump it up or like got to be right now. I'm just using like a firm hold spray because I'm working two sides. So I'm working the left side and then I'm working where I'm pinning it at. So you don't want to make it too hard because I mean, most of the time you're going to have to kind of backtrack anyway, like I'm doing now. I had to backtrack. So you just want to form it to where you want it to be or how you want it to look. And then, you know, as you going, you spray the firm hold. And then once you get it to where you don't want it to move at all, that's when you spray your harder spray, like the pump it up or the got to be glue. I mean, not to be glue, girl, I'm tripping. The got to be freezing spray that I be using. Or whatever you decide to use, whatever super hold spray you want to use. So right there, I did use the got to be because it's pretty much how I want it to look. But I didn't spray the whole thing. So once I comb that into place and pin it, and it's where I want it to be, then I'll spray the got to be. So when I first started doing this style on her, I didn't know if I wanted to do pin curls or if I wanted to do ridges. So with the rest of the hair that she had left from her French roll, I did a pin curl, which what I'm doing now. And that's what made me decide to just do pin curls up top. I mean, I could have did ridges and pin curls, but I just decided to just do pin curls. And to set her pin curls in place, I used the open pins, the hair pins. So right now I am just curling the top because I don't think I didn't curl the top at first, but I'm curling the top, and that's going to help me form my pin curls better. And as far as product, I am going to be using my extra firm hold spray to hold it in place, and then once I form all of her pin curls or ridges, whatever you want to call them, I'm going to set it in place with got to be spray because I don't know if I showed that or not, but that's what I ended up using. And that is the finished product, y'all. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. I'll be back this week or next week. I did another French roll. It looks different. It's a different kind of look. But thank you for viewing.